Hey, assistant coach, how are you guys doing? It's me, Johnny Sports. What? Yeah, I'm wearing something different. Calm down, boys. It's just one day, okay? You'll be fine. Maybe 2 days. You'll be fine. But today, it's a big episode because take a look at this. The game has been patched. The goalkeepers' reactions have finally changed. Turned down the difficulty for amateur and semi-pro difficulties apparently, and reduced shot accuracy and slightly increased goalkeeper reaction times in certain in-game situations. That really sounds very interesting, and also a few additions into career mode, as you can see. Option to delegate contract renewals, that is nice. Allow users to renegotiate contract with a player whose release clause has been paid, that's also very nice. So when one of our players gets like bought on pre-contract, we can maybe go ahead and offer him a different contract and he will just basically accept and stay at the club. That is very good from EA. And there was issues with a few people glitching the game using loan players as part of transfer deals, and that was quite upsetting. And of course the breaking news weren't refreshing, they have been updated as well, so that is very nice to see. Now let's get into the episode. Once again, boys, muchas gracias for all the 3,200 likes. I don't know how many, but it will be on your screen again. Thank you guys so much for the support. It means the world to me. You guys are incredible. This has been the best start to any FIFA that I've ever had. And finally, it has updated. Alex Telles is now on the breaking news. EA, good job. Finally, they have done something to career mode. And Roberto Firmino is the player of the month. The front three of Liverpool have been dominating the league so far. And Vardy is 7 goals away from the top scorer in the league, which is Roberto Firmino. And that was the #1 question of the last episode. Do we give more time to Firmino in the starting lineup, or do we bring in Timo Werner? Let me just quickly show you the response of the assistant coaches. Removed. You boys trust in Firmino, and that is nice to see. The original striker of Liverpool has done so well in the last 2 episodes. He has proven himself as the main striker in the team, and he is the top scorer in the Premier League. So it wouldn't make any sense to get rid of this guy, and you guys have decided, and I think it's the right decision. Roberto Firmino has earned this spot in the striker position. And there's also a comment by FIFA 18, by the way. Thanks EA for commenting on my videos. He says, I think Firmino is a beast in your career mode, so keep him for now, and good vids, like so Johnny can see. Just good? Am I just good? I can't look you into the eyes anymore. And also there was one comment that I'm very thankful for. It is from Zach Slivka. He says, Johnny, be on the lookout for Trent Alexander's release clause. 4 million or something. That is ridiculous. You may have already seen it, but just letting you know. Hey man, thank you so much, because I personally wouldn't have realized this. So we gotta go ahead and offer a new contract to Trent Alexander-Arnold to prevent the fact that he could leave on just 4 million. And we have trained him up to a 74 rating, so that cannot happen. Let's go ahead and negotiate a new contract. A rotation role should be fine for Alexander-Arnold. He's happy with it. I love the fact that he has a real face in the game. It might be one of the best ones in the game as well. I think he looks just like he does on the picture on the left. They want 5 years, that is great, but no release clause please. Yes, this time they are not looking for a release clause. That is good. Thank you very much for that comment. I would have been so gutted if Trent Alexander-Arnold only left for 4 million. Thank you. Also, some people are screaming out for Grujic to get more playing time in our team, and I do completely understand why. He has been very good for me whenever I used him in my reserves team or in my development team, so to say. Here's a comment from the Sportsmaster. He says, you should trust in Grujic. I trained him, and when he goes to 80+ overall, he's a beast in attack as well as defense. Like so Johnny can see, over 240 likes on that one. Grujic from now on will be trained a little bit more for you guys, because we already have multiple players who have who have gotten a +5 in this season, we can focus a little bit more on the midfielder talent Grujic. If you guys remember, last episode we lost our first position to Manchester United, and that needs to change immediately, and that hopefully will change with Alex Telles down our left hand side. He will be making his debut in this game. This is going to be an interesting one against Burnley. As you guys know, in real life, Liverpool suck against Burnley, and I think I haven't done too well against that team as well. So let's take a look at the statistics here. Burnley. There it is. Yeah, it was a 2-1 loss. That freaking sucks. Oh man, this game is like in terrible weather. We don't want this at all, but we gotta get into this. I hate these games where there's just so much shadow. Why can't EA just put the weather or the sun into a position where it doesn't really cast a shadow onto the pitch? I don't really think anyone enjoys this type of weather in this game. Here we go though, into Mane, who has been very quiet in the last few episodes. Coutinho got completely taken out. No one cares. Keita. Coutinho. Nice one. Coutinho making his run. Bring it back into Firmino. Firmino wants to thank you guys. He has done it. Firmino has the trust of the assistant coaches and he puts it in. Amazing strike there. In the 13th minute he gets it done. Coutinho, nice little passing play. And Firmino deserves it, boys. He does. That is his 18th goal in the Premier League. And the second half of the season just started. I haven't had a striker score over 30 goals in such a long time in my career mode. And Firmino could potentially just go ahead and do it this season. I really hope so. Let me know if you guys think he could get to 30 goals this season. Hashtag Firmino. So here goes Telles. First touch, I believe, in 32nd minute. Here goes Telles. Looking for his Brazilian teammate. Roberto Firmino into Mohamed Salah. I should have finessed it. Nathaniel Klein, good steal. Now gotta make your run, buddy. Lallana into Firmino. Firmino is through for now. Still on it. Roberto Firmino with too much space here. I don't know what they're doing. Just enjoy the music. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. I'm sorry, but that is one of the best goals we have scored. Again, quite similar to the goal of Keita, who has hit the ball into the same spot. Top left corner. I was thinking it wasn't even going in because the goalkeeper didn't react. But Firmino, now with his 19th goal in the Premier League. If you don't know that he's thanking you with this performance, I don't know what this is. Here goes the run of Wijnaldum. Into Lallana. Quality passing play. Lallana, easy, 3-0. Lallana comes in as a substitute, and as he has proven when Coutinho was injured, he pulls it off once again with a great performance coming into the side, and Firmino celebrates the goal with the new captain after Coutinho got subbed off. That was some quality play there. One thing I did notice about FIFA 18 is if you do need to get around defenders, you don't always have to do a skill move or do a fake shot. You can just let go of running and turn your player. And if you have a player like Lallana, the defensive players sometimes really fall for it. Like it did happen right there. It can work out for you as well. Can he get past this player here? He does. He's struggling. His big bro Firmino has to help him out here. Back into Lallana. And Heaton with a good save. It's nice to see our team has improved. First game we lost against Burnley 2-1. So it's really nice to see our team doing a lot better now in this match. Johnson. There is just one guy in the middle. And he finds that one guy. Karius. Solid save. Hey, was that because of the update? Because I think normally that would have gone in. I think the update actually helped, boys. Karius made a good save, even though in the last episode, you got to consider he did well as well. And Roberto Firmino, his match is not over yet. He's even getting to that long ball in the 90th minute, making a sprint to the ball. But that is a 3-0 victory against Burnley, a team that we lost against. And now we have proven that our team has improved massively. And Roberto Firmino, once again, thanks you guys a lot. This game has been a lot of fun. Oh, we get a transfer offer for Wijnaldum now. 31.5 million for the player who is actually worth Ooh, 23.5. 27 years old, Wijnaldum. He has just taken over his position in the starting lineup. Juventus wanted him as well for 26. Didn't work out. Now Inter comes in with 31.2. And I still gotta say, man, Wijnaldum is not at the bottom of the midfielders that I want to sell on. I think he has done very well for our team, and I think he deserves to stay at our club. So Wijnaldum, even though you might not be the youngest, my man, you have a spot in this team. We now do get a loan offer for one of our younger goalkeepers in the team. It's for Ward. He might as well get some playing time. Newcastle, you can have him. I don't feel like there's any spot for him in this team, not even in the development team, because we will have Karius in there and Mignolet will be leaving our team. And talking about leaving our team, we should be putting 2 players on the transfer list right now. Yeah, that's something that we need to do. We have to put a couple of our players onto the transfer list. It is Lovren and Mignolet. If it actually goes through fast, we could still be going for a couple of players in this transfer window. So let's go ahead and make our offers right now. Not our offers, but let's put them onto the transfer list right now. Mignolet has been added to it. He is worth around how much? It doesn't say anything here. Well, that sucks. And Lovren, of course, will be on this list as well. A lot of you guys, including me, don't like him at Liverpool and want a new centre-back like Van Dijk, who has joined us in this game. He needs to go. Also, instead of letting James Milner rot in the reserves and not really getting any playing time, I would rather sell him on and make a little bit of profit from him, because obviously we have big talents coming through like Robertson and Sessegnon, who will be able to play in that left back position. And there it is straight away, 9.2 million offer for James Milner from Besiktas. Hey, he's only worth between 6 and 8.8, my team says. So I'm definitely accepting this offer. Right when I said it, James Milner, I love you in real life. Genuinely, I think he's a great player for Liverpool. Never gives up, always trying very hard. But right now, in this game, he's 32. He's already going down in his stats. It's time to say goodbye. And for 9.2 million, it's a nice little goodbye. Peace. So what you can see right now is a match against Charlton in the FA Cup. That is a team that I'm not really too scared of. I think my first team should be able to deal with them. And the reason why I'm not playing my development team against this squad is that I have a big match coming up in the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup with our development team against Spurs in just a few days. And right here, the first team just about managed to get a 1-0 victory. Disappointing, boys. Hey, Ben Woodburn is going up to 69, and I gotta be honest, I would have loved to put another training session onto Grujic, but who do I take out of this one? Because Gomez is very important for us as a backup centre-back. Alexander-Arnold is a huge talent as well. Ben Woodburn is my main talent. He's the one that I want to be a legend in this career mode. And then Grujic obviously already is improving on his defending at the moment. He is growing steadily. But if I get the chance, I will do 1 week of training Grujic only to make up for it, and that should be working out. And that will be the next week. Oh, transfer offer Emre Can now. It is the second transfer offer so far. This time Everton is coming in. Are you guys joking? I would never sell to Everton. Nah. So here it all begins. It is the semi-final. We have made it so far with the youth team, and Grujic will be leading them. And hopefully it will be a great matchup now. Ah man, I can't wait to see the result of this one. It is obviously a very tough team to play against. Spurs was one of the best at the start of the season, but then they kind of stopped playing good football and dropped down into the 11th position. So hopefully we can fix that while our little boy behind is getting a little bit active. Strength-wise, we don't even stand a chance against this team. I mean, Banyama, Aurier, just pure strength in the lineup of Spurs. Players that I've used on Ultimate Team and I'm still using are in this squad, and I know that they are very, very tough to get past. Brannigan, bring it in. Not now, baby. Not now. Daddy's got to work. Here we go. Ejaria, Solanke, turn around, what a pass! Even though he screams, we are scoring a goal in the 31st minute. Sorry boys, he has to learn how to deal with this. I can't believe that we have actually taken the lead against Spurs here. Just the fact alone that the dog behind me is making so much noise has distracted me completely from what I've just achieved. Sessegnon so far, defending wise, not the best, boys, not the best. Here goes Harry Kane, Eriksen. That's the typical finishing that I mentioned already. You can't allow Tottenham to get chances like these in the penalty area. They will finish. So we gotta go at it again. But it's an away match, and the fact that we have scored a goal already is very good for us. Kent though, now in a good position. Ryan Kent at the far post. I see you, Ben Woodburn. Why does it switch off my player? Ah, man, this game, sometimes it can really piss you off. Look at this. And that's what happens after that. Spurs are making some changes, and of course we will do the same. Ejaria is a bit tired. He's coming off. It's Emre Can joining in. Lallana joining in for Brannigan. And then I guess I could give another chance to Sturridge, because Solanke so far never really stepped up for me. Nice passing play here. There goes Kent. Kent. Solid. Yes! We have done it in the 76th minute. Ryan Kent got himself a goal and also got the assist. The semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. Oh man, it's an away match against Spurs at Wembley, I guess, and they are struggling as they do in real life. Ryan Kent with one move getting past 3 defenders, yes, 3, and then passing it into Sturridge, who then just slots it past the keeper. Probably the only player who would have scored from that position because he's left-footed. So that was the perfect substitute at the perfect timing. Llorente now joined into the game. If I don't concede from Harry Kane, how am I conceding from Llorente? I can't cope with this. Like, come on, man. I've defended against Harry Kane for 80 minutes, and then Llorente just struggles past my players. I can't even call it dribbling. He just... it just bothers me so much that I've just conceded such a stupid goal. With Llorente just on fire, and then Kudu gets a perfect header in, and Alexander-Arnold doesn't react. Gomez, good steal. Ben Woodburn. Oh, come on. Play a better pass, man. Play a freaking better pass than that. In that position, you could tell that he was 70 rated. Ryan Kent. Make your run down the right. Here we go. Alexander-Arnold. Over at the far post. Lallana! Yes! Lallana has done it again! He scores for the 2nd time in this episode. And what an important goal that is! That cross was just pure quality from Alexander-Arnold, even though it was his left foot, I think. Lloris has to grab the ball out of the net for the 3rd time. Away match against Spurs, semi-finals of the Carabao Cup, first leg, and we have already scored 3 goals. We are getting ourselves a big advantage when we play at home against Spurs, and hopefully pull off another victory or at least a draw to make it into the finals with the development team, which no one would have thought was possible. I can already tell that this one is going to be terrible, but I'll try. It wasn't as bad as the others, but that is the end of the match. Liverpool's development team, including a couple of the players coming off the bench, have actually pulled it off. I mean, yes, the goals were scored by Sturridge and Lallana, but the assists came in from Alexander-Arnold and I think Ryan Kent. And Kent, of course, scored by himself as well. So Sturridge comes in as a perfect super sub, and we beat Spurs 3-2. And that pass there to Kent was pure quality, by the way. I couldn't talk about it because of that guy there. Okay, Ward has been loaned out, but again, teams are going after our big players. It's Coutinho again. This time, it's the team that we just beat. Yeah, you wish. Fine, Munchins. Fine. Come here. Well, he cries all the time. I go over there, open his door, and he's like, nah, mate, I'm cool over here. Like, why cry in the first place? Look at him. He just laid down. This guy is such a troll. I gave him all the opportunities to come out of there, and he just doesn't come out. Alright, so finally, James Milner has been sold. 7 million have been added into our budget, and there is a big offer for Nathaniel Klein now. It's 27.8 million for a right back who's 26 years old and 82 rated. Even though you might not see too much of him, Nathaniel Klein is a consistent player, and I don't think there's any reason to sell him right now. They're going after Mane now. FC Barcelona going after Mane, who's worth 41.5, and they offer 39.5. Barcelona apparently on a low budget, boys. Sad times. Watford signed Luke Shaw for 16 million. That is breaking news right now. Very interesting signing for Watford. Don't they have Holebas? I think he was actually a quite solid player. His stats are very well balanced out, so very interested to see how Luke Shaw will be doing at his new club. And there's again offers coming in for the best players in our team, and I'm not looking to sell anyone. Let me know though, guys, in the comments down below, if you would sell anyone from this team, anyone, who would be your number one on the list? And give me a reasoning behind it. I would be very interested to see who you think is the number one guy to be sold in this team, apart from Karius, okay? Since we are getting ourselves a new goalkeeper, and apart from Matip, because we are getting De Vrij in the upcoming transfer window. So, anyone else in this team? Is there anyone to be sold? I just don't know, because I'm getting so many transfer offers and I'm rejecting all of them because I honestly trust in this team and I feel like this team could be doing it. But you guys obviously want to see some transfers, so yeah, just let me know in the comments down below. Would be interesting to see what we can do in the future. And of course, boys, let's take a look at the league table because things are getting quite interesting in a little bit. We have just won against Spurs, obviously, very good performance there, very impressed. And it seems like Bournemouth might be going through into the next round of the Carabao Cup, and we could be playing against them in the final. But in the Premier League, hey, we have overtaken again. Yes, boys, Manchester United has struggled. So far, we have only 2 losses on our record. The team with the second least losses is Manchester United and also, Stoke City. Both of them on 3 losses so far, but we are only on 2. We scored 46 goals, which really helps, but we have also improved our defending. The defending has definitely improved. I can already remember, I think we had like 17 goals scored and 11 conceded. I think that was our statistic at some point, but right now you can tell we have improved by a load because we have conceded over 10 in the upcoming period of time, but we have scored loads and loads of goals, much more than 17 in the last few months. So the team has improved. We are fighting for the title, but we have really good contenders in there with Manchester United and Chelsea fighting for it against us, and it could be working out, it could not be working out for them. We'll see at the end of the season. Obviously we dropped out of the Champions League, that definitely sucks, but we still have the Europa League to look forward to. After the January transfer window, we will be playing in the Europa League against Utrecht, and now, as I promised, I will put Grujic into the training sessions. And that will be the end of this episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure to smash that like button. Thank you guys so much for the support. It really means the world to me. The way the channel is going, it gives me a perspective into the future and lets me know like you can like legit be a YouTuber and follow your dreams. So thank you guys so much for giving me that opportunity. It means the world, like I said multiple times so far, but I feel like I cannot say it enough because you guys are making my life something that I've never dreamed it could be. So yeah, thank you. Have a good one. Smash that like if you haven't already. Take care, boys. See you next time. Peace.